Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Bangkok Property Review. So this is information that we just got our hands on a couple of days back. So I took some time to put together this information to share with you. Alright, the property that we're going to share with you today is the name reference Ekkamai. Okay, so the name suggests that the location is actually located at Ekkamai, which I will show you exactly where it is in a short while. So here's the agenda for this video, which I would think will take me about 20 minutes or so to finish. We'll start with an overview, and I'll share with you some of the project concept, some of the pictures that the developer has, the artist's impression. Then we'll deep dive into the location, where exactly is the project going to be located. Then next up we will go into the units mix available and the floor plan. Moving on to the price, the kind of rent that nearby projects are currently getting, and if you are interested in the location but maybe for some reason this project don't quite cut it for you, I will offer you an alternative that you can consider. Okay, but before that, right, I just want to do a bit of sharing that we actually do property tour every quarter. The recent one concluded was about a month ago, and the next run will be in December. The dates are confirmed, 6 to 7 of December. So it's a Friday and a Saturday. So if you are keen to find out more, right, then you can actually visit our website at bangkokpropertytour.com. Okay, yep, and you can sign up from there. We do not charge you any fees for the tour. Most of it is actually via walking. We want our participants to be able to experience the walk from the various MRT and BTS to the different projects that we showcase. Okay, so moving on, overview, let's start with some basic information about the developer. The developer is SC Asset, which is a public listed company on the stock exchange of Thailand. Alright, and they do have a track record for creating several high quality residential projects. They do not do many developments in a year, but then whatever that they have, and based on experience visiting some of their past projects, they are often of pretty high quality. So some of the completed luxury condos are such as 28 Chidlom, which we have featured extensively on our YouTube channel, Saladaeng One, and the Crest 34. In fact, all these three projects we have been to their to the units after they have been completed. So I'll put a link to the various playlists in the description below if you're interested to know more about what they have done previously and the quality of their finishing. Alright, so these are some photos. So like I mentioned, I will insert the link to the videos of some of the past SC Assets projects that we have visited and took videos of. Okay, so for reference, Ekkamai, like the name suggests, is actually located in Ekkamai, which is a very popular area for expatriates, especially the Japanese. Alright, it's actually walking distance to Thonglor Mall. We will deep dive into the location in the next few slides. And this is a screenshot from the developer's website. If you go to the website, right, this is what is stated. 16 to 17 November is the first preview. I would assume that this first preview refers to the date where their sales gallery will be ready. Okay, but however, at the point of this video, as I'm doing this, right, we already have some pre-launch units, and if anybody is interested and they are ready to commit without going to see the actual sales gallery, right, you can actually choose a choice unit right now. And usually you should know that at the start, that's where the prices are the most attractive, and then subsequently as they release second, third, and subsequent phases, the prices will go up accordingly. All right. For the price, right, 5.99 MB, take it with a pinch of salt, because because this is a website that will be selling to both locals and foreigners, and then for foreigners, right, they actually have certain units that are marked aside due to the quota restriction. So this price might be a bit misleading for foreigners. So I'll share that more in the subsequent slides as well. Okay, let's talk about the project concept. This is a single tower, okay, and 44th floor with one basement, a total of 396 units. The units mix are quite standard. You have one bedroom starting from about 34 square meters, and then you have your one bedroom plus, which is like a 1+ study. Most of the time, you can double up the study as a guest room for a single bed. Right, and then of course you have the 2-bedroom, and finally the penthouse if you are interested. 207 car parking lots. So what is something to take note of, right? You realize that their 1-bedroom minimum size start from 34. So it's quite obvious that the intent of the project is to go a bit more mid to high end, right? Unlike maybe if you go to the more mass market project, you probably see a lot of 1-bedrooms at 26, 27 square meters. There's no good or bad, it's just the product positioning and the kind of tenant profile or buyer profile that they're trying to reach out to. Okay, and from here you can see, if I would just zoom in a little bit, rooftop, you have a garden, and then you have lounge, infinity pool, jacuzzi. All right, the residential units are anything between the 5th to 44th floor. There are some more facilities on the 5th floor, and then on the ground floor as well. All right, so quite standard. I guess the differentiation will be in the attention to detail and the kind of finishing that they will be able to give you. Okay, so again, some concept pictures that we have from the developers. So this is the lounge. This is the lobby, how they envision it to be like. The colors used are very light in theme, very classic design. Okay, and then the sky pool, which you will get a good view of the entire Thonglor district. Okay, now let's go into details about the location. For this, right, let me bring you to the Google Maps. All right. Okay, let me just. Okay, I've pre-saved this. Okay, this is where reference Ekkamai is, just off Ekkamai Soi 1. So I think one of the most important thing we want to know is how does it where is it exactly with reference to the BTS station. So let me just do a, okay, so you can see here, right, from the BTS to the reference Ekkamai, we are talking about 17 minutes walk, about 1.2 kilometers. So it's not, I mean, it's actually walkable. In fact, if you look at some of our past tours, right, a lot of times our first stop is in Ekkamai, and then Wilbur will actually bring the participants to Here High, the famous crab fried rice restaurant, which is just further off a bit here. Let me just try to find. Okay, let me zoom in. Okay, wait. Maybe let me do this, it's easier. Donkey, Thonglor. Okay, so Here High, yeah. So you can see here on the right hand side, right? This is Here High. Here. So we used to walk with the participants from the BTS to Here High. So this is actually before you reach. Then this is to from reference Ekkamai to Donkey Mall Thonglor. It's about 300 meters, 250 meters, 4 meters, no, 260 meters, 4 minutes walk. And then from Thonglor, this is the connecting soil to places like Park Origin Thonglor and also Thonglor Soy 10, alright, which is probably the most happening or prime location of the Thonglor stretch. So this is where it is. Nearby, there are no lack of amenities. You have health land. Along the way, you have shopping, some community malls and food options and whatnot. Okay, if I were to just go back in, if you can just open up Google Map, you can play around. In fact, the latest Google Photos, right, already have, you can see here that the hoarding is up. Right, next to it is Rhythm, another completed project that was completed about 2 years back. So this is exactly where it is. Let's see, I think, okay, alright. So I hope you have a good appreciation of the location, where it is. Okay, so why Ekkamai is attractive if this is the first time you are looking at Bangkok investment, so or you're not too familiar, right? So it is a popular and trendy neighborhood. There's a lot of eateries, nightlife. Okay, when we say nightlife, it's not those sleazy nightlife. Right? It just means there's a lot of trendy pubs, wineries, cafes. All right, near to BTS, yes and no, right? The nearest BTS is Ekkamai or Thonglor. So if you're lazy, right, you can just go on a Grab or a tuk-tuk or something. It's like it will take you about 3 minutes to just head down to the station only. Okay, and because of the expatriate community, right, there's also a lot of international schools and hospitals nearby as well. We have some clients who swear by Ekkamai and Thonglor as a location to buy property. When we ask them, would you consider anywhere else, right? Then they will say, no, I only want something that is there. Yeah, but that said, prices in this area have risen over the years. So for some people, the price point may not be so palatable. Then they might look at areas slightly further down, like Prakannon or Onut, where it's still not too far away. It's about 2 to 3 stations away, but then the starting price on an average condo will be lower. Maybe say instead of having to pay anything in excess of 7 million, they will pay about 3 to 4 million. But of course, you will trade off in terms of location and also some of the quality of the condos that they built over there as well. But nevertheless, places like Onut are also still very popular. We have some projects that we have sold previously. The tenant take-up rate is actually very, very attractive. It's really essentially whether you buy places that are in demand. I think you have to really walk the ground to understand why a certain location is a bit more popular than the rest. So we highly encourage you to join us for our next property tour. Okay, now let's go into the units mix and floor plans. For this, because this is not like those big balloon mass market projects where you have 1,000 units and then you have so many variations, right? For this, when I look at the floor plan, it's actually quite easy to understand. Mostly either your one bedroom, which makes up most of it, so you can see the lighter colors, the A03, A04, A05, the 34.55 square meters. These are all the one bedroom. And then you can see that there's a deep offset from the main road in before they start the building of the project. So they actually put in the facilities, maybe to also give some allowance and cancel out the possible noise. And just in the event, if there's a building that come up across the road, right, you also have some leeway, some distance between the two. Okay, and you will see that most of the one bedroom units are facing to the Ekkamai Road direction, which is the eastern side. All right. Room plus or 1 plus study, and you have 2 2 bedrooms. So every floor, there's only 1 unit of 1 bedroom plus and 2 units of 2 bedrooms. The majority of it are the 1 bedroom. It's actually very rather exclusive and limited. So you can see one floor you have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it will be you and 10 other neighbors. That's about it. So if you ask me, right, I think the 1 bedroom plus will be something in demand, right? Slightly larger, it will be something a bit more unique. And if next time somebody would prefer this type of unit type, which is the 47 square meters, there's only 1 per floor. And then if you have like from the 5th floor to the 44th floor, which are the residential, so you only have about 40 units of the entire 400 units. Close to 400 units is about 10%, right? So when you choose unit, you have to take all this into considerations. But even that said, right, even if you can't get a 1 bedroom plus, I think in this location, you just get a mid to high floor with a good facing, a 1 bedroom. You should be in a good place. Okay, so how the unit layout will look like, a bit more zoom in, 1 bedroom. So you can see the entrance is from the left. So the top left, you can see the entrance here. Coming in, let me just zoom in it a bit for you. Okay, you come into the kitchen, it's an enclosed kitchen, and then the living hall and a proper bedroom. Okay, so quite standard squarish layout. For the 1 bedroom plus, so indeed you do have an extra guest room, bedroom. Okay, the toilet enters from the kitchen and also the master bedroom. And definitely because of the bigger size, right, you actually get a larger kitchen as well. But the master bedroom seems to be about the same size. Okay, yep, about the same size. So this one, for the 1 bedroom, the toilet is also dual access from the kitchen. After you come in from the entrance to your right, and also from the room, you can access the toilet directly. Okay, last but not least, the 2 bedroom, 68 square meters. Very nice layout. You come in, living room, and then the rooms on either side. 2 bed, 2 bath. Alright. Seems like the kitchen is somewhat the same size as the 1 bedroom plus. So the additional size space goes to the additional bathroom, and also the common room, which now you can probably fit in a queen or a king size. Okay, and let me just double check. So you can see that for the 1 bedroom, there's no bathtub. For the 1 plus, you have a bathtub. Okay, the squarish rectangular thing is the bathtub. And for the 2 bedroom, the master bedroom toilet will have a bathtub also. So that's another added advantage to choose the 1 bedroom plus or the 2 bedroom. Okay, because bathtub, some people will love it, right? Okay, now the next important thing, the price guide. Okay, so we have 3 types, right? 1 bedroom, 1 plus, and also the 2 bedroom. So I'll just give you a range, and this range is what I have also based on the units that they have released as a pre-sales phase. So the units available are between 9 to 14 floor. Some people might want to avoid 14, some people might want to avoid 13. So my suggestion is, if you want to play it safe, consider anything between 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. So just to give you a flavor of the price, right? So between 9 to 14 for the 1 bedroom, I took the highest and the lowest price. So the range is between, after discount, so this is the net price already. But of course they might change this price anytime without prior notice. So if you want to get the most accurate price and whatever that's available at that point in time, please get in touch with us. Our contact details are in the description below as well. You can message us or email us. we'll reply you as promptly as we can. Okay, so price range for the 1 bedroom is starting from about 6.971 after discount. So this is likely the 1 bedroom on the 9th floor, all the way up to 7.4 million. Okay, in terms of per square meter, if you are interested, slightly above 200. Okay, so this is for 1 bedroom. If you are looking at the 1 bedroom plus, actually the price difference is about 2 million. Okay, so again, from 9 to 14th floor, you're looking at 9.6 to 9.7 million Thai baht. Per square meter price is also about the same, 205,000 to 208,000 Thai baht per square meter. Okay, lastly, if you want to get the 2 bedroom for your family, 14.2 to 14.4 million, the price per square meter is about the same also. So the difference is what size you want and whether the absolute price is something you are prepared to pay for your investment in Bangkok. Okay, I did a quick search about the current rent of a nearby project. So just right next door, I think that's actually the closest comparison. Instead of like taking like different, or if you want, you can actually research the rent that they are paying for Park Origin also. But I just took the one that is right next door, Rhythm Ekkamai Estate, completed in 2022. So for the 1 bedroom, they are also sized at about 35 square meter. So it's actually a very good comparison. And based on DD property, right, the asking rent there ranges between 28 to 40,000 square meters. I think most of the done price are in the range of about 30,000 square meter, 30,000 Thai baht, 30,000 Thai baht for a 1 bedroom of about 35 square meters. So you can use this price range as a guide to do your math if you are somebody who is very particular about the yield, or you would like to know potentially what kind of rent and yield you can get when the project completes. Okay, now I'm coming to the end of my presentation. So what about alternatives? So let's say you're saying, okay, Kevin, I quite like Ekkamai, Thonglor area, but then after looking at what you have to show me, right, this doesn't quite cut for me. Do you have anything else? If you're looking for a project in that area, we talk about buying from reputable developers, good quality finishing, and so on. There really isn't like a lot of choices, but then there don't happen to be one that is still available, that still have available units for foreigners. That is called Noble Farm Thonglor. So the developer is Noble, another well-known listed developer. Distance-wise, to BTS, similar, 1.2 versus 1.5 km, not too much of a difference if you ask me. The difference is this is on slightly more central, if you want to call it, because it's on the Thonglor stretch versus the Ekkamai. But anyway, they are just like separated by one lane only, just a small difference. It's quite near to the Commons Thonglor, so you can just Google. So there's another mall with a lot of eateries, lifestyle place. But actually, once the moment you get out from the development and you walk down the road, right, you will see a lot of shops, pubs, so on and so forth. Okay, this one, the project will be completed a bit earlier because they have started launch from some time ago. So it's scheduled for completion soon, end of this year. And prices starts from 6.864 million Thai baht. Okay, if you want to know exactly what are the units available and again all the specific prices, get in touch with us, alright, so that I can share more in details with you. So location wise, they are somewhat similar. Thonglor, Ekkamai, most people always see them as one, and the price point is about the same. So I guess the key differentiation factor will be, one is ready for move in very soon. Both are brand new. One is ready for move in very soon, so that means if you need to use the place early, or you want to start collecting rent earlier, then you can consider Noble from Thonglor. But that said, right, because of it's a completed project, so that also means that in terms of financing, you have to be prepared to pay the entire sum upfront very soon. Whereas for reference Ekkamai, because it's under construction, like all other under construction projects, is going on a deferred payment scheme. So your financial commitments planning will be a bit more not so tight on your end, as in you will have to come up with about 25 to 30% on average of the purchase price now from the time of your booking, 1 to 2 months, and then the balance of it is only payable upon completion. So you have to weigh the pros and cons and see which one works for you. Okay, so I've come to the end of my presentation. If you would like to know more about what we do and the different projects that we cover, you can visit our YouTube channel, subscribe to us, or you can go to our website also, investbangkokproperty.com. I will just very quickly go to the website and share with you also that we run regular webinar once a month, or maybe we are doing once every 2 weeks now, on Bangkok property investment. So usually in the webinar, right, you will see Daryl, my other colleague. He is often the person doing the presentation. He will share, we alternate topics. One of the more highly demanded topics, buyers always want to know what are the taxes and fees or whatever they have to pay when it comes to buying or selling properties in Thailand. And then we also have another topic which is rather popular, which is introducing to you where are the good locations to invest in Bangkok. So most of our activities center around central Bangkok. We do not venture too far away, because also the fact that we do find that next time if you want to offload to the second-hand market, it might be easier, and also it's typically easier to find a tenant for these kind of locations. And we are also very particular about the developers that we work with. So we try to only deal with the listed developers, because reasons being that we have seen their projects, at least we have confidence on the delivery of their work, and also it also gives buyers a peace of mind when they buy from someone who are more financially sound than maybe some startup or something. Yeah, it's just a risk that we try to cut down as much as possible. Yeah, so do visit our website, investbangkokproperty.com. Then you can join us for our webinar. Again, we do not charge you anything. Then we upload all our videos, subscribe, and then yeah, so you can just feel free to play around and play around the website and see. If you have any questions, you can always get in touch with us. So you can see here, you can write to us, or you can call or WhatsApp us. It's actually faster. This is the number, right? Okay, so I will sign off here, and this is Kevin once again. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.